Pisces, hello, my darlings. Welcome to your summer reading. You are the first of the horoscope readings for this summer. That is the way that Spirit has intended. I am going to be using the Animal Kin Oracle, followed by the Wild Animal Tarot to give your reading for you today. My readings are timeless. They are for whenever they resonate with you, and if it does resonate, you are hearing it within your divine design, my darling. So let's move ahead with your reading. If it does resonate, thank you as ever, though, for liking this video, for your gorgeous comments. Thank you for subscribing, becoming members of this channel, for sharing this channel as well, mentioning this channel. And my gift back to you is the Pay What You Can 30-minute online readings. The link is in the description box below. So let's have a look to see with these cards. I've got a summer reading lined up for you, which is slightly different. Let's have a look first of all to see where should you focus your energy during this sort of wonderful, long, I'm going to say hazy days of summer. Thank you, Spirit. Where should Pisces focus their energy? Thank you, Spirit. We have got pleasure with Bluebird has come out for you. So that is the first card. So focusing your energy on less on worry and more on what brings you pleasure, my darling. That can be the beautiful small things of life, that, you know, first cup of coffee in the morning, sitting if you have a garden and just looking at the birds and the bees and your flowers. It could be taking a walk, it could be hanging out with friends, it could be going on a long drive. Whatever it is that brings you pleasure, focus on that this summer. It's more about being in this present moment than it is about thinking or worrying about the future at this time. What must you weed in order to grow? Thank you, Spirit, for Pisces. What have we got? We've got community. So I feel with this that you are feeling at this time quite sensitive to certain other energetic influences in your life. Community is one, for me, in a spiritual form. Community is one that is of the same energy, it is of the same ilk, it is of a community that as souls combined, as souls have come together, it is there to support, to help, to grow, to evolve one another. So Spirit is asking you to consider perhaps those energies in your life that may have been an aspect of your growth in the past, but now are there as an energy that might be upsetting the balance within your life. And so it's just about understanding you don't need perhaps to say have so many influences in your life. It's about weeding out, but not doing it in a way that is perhaps ruthless. It's more about considering, you know, some people might consider, say, the dandelion a weed, and others may consider the dandelion a flower and a very, very, very successful plant. It grows where no other plants grow. In fact, it takes itself where the soil needs it. So it's really and only truly about what your perception of a good relationship is, and not to give your attention to those relationships that are not part of your growth, and to focus on those relationships that do encourage and you do consider to be part of sharing the same soil, the same foundation as you, that there is a connection with certain individuals in your life that raise you up, that are about pure and only unconditional love. So that is what Spirit wishes for you to look to see what relationships might need a little bit of weeding in your life right now. And there, as I come back to the word sensitivity I received when I first saw that card, you are a very sensitive soul. You are a very kind, nurturing soul as well. And I feel sometimes you're very sensitive to the needs of others, to the detriment of yourself. So it's just about understanding that actually sometimes we can be so sensitive in the needs of others that we forget sometimes it's okay to say no. It's okay to distance ourselves, or not to get involved in things that don't warrant or need our attention. So just be sensitive to your own needs whilst you're being so sensitive to others in a very loving way. So thank you, Spirit. What new opportunities may arise this summer for you? And you, oh my goodness, you've got the peahen. For me, it's the peacock. nurturing opportunities will arise, and something's got this peacock's attention. So what new opportunities may arise? Things that are nurturing for you. Things to nurture is to care for, to look after, to grow. So I feel that there are and it's the peacock is about coming into the full expression of who you are. So do things that are nurturing for you. I come back to pleasure. Do things that bring you pleasure, and don't be afraid to fly towards those things. Don't be afraid to perhaps change jobs, change location, change your friends, or embrace the concept that change is happening in your life right now, and that actually you are free to choose where you want to go at this time. So in terms of what new opportunities may arrive with the peahen, I feel that there is, I'm getting the words, a new mate for some of you, because with this peahen here, something's got her attention, and it's generally the peacock who is raising his feathers in that beautiful display of trying to get her attention. So I feel for you that are new opportunities with relationships, for a relationship is arising this summer. To arise, interesting word, isn't it? To arise up, to come up out of something. So I feel with this that something is coming out of an existing situation that you have right now. You may already know this person, or they're going to come through an existing situation that you have happening in your life right now, but something's going to arise up out of this, and it is of nurturing. It is to grow, to evolve in your life. To nurture is to love as well. What should you explore this summer? Thank you, Spirit. What should you explore? The whale, communication. So be explorative, be explorative about the depths of the communication that you are embracing at this time. The whale travels vast distances. I feel there has been a vastness to, per se, the journey that you have been on in terms of both speaking your truth, speaking your voice, and dealing with those deep emotions. And during this journey, you have been accompanied by various different souls on your journey who have been an important part of your life, because communication is very, very vital to you. I'm getting the word vital. It's very, very vital to you. And you are a deep communicator. You are a soul-led communicator. And you're also not afraid to go to the depths of things. You're not afraid to go into areas of communication that others might be too afraid to dive into. You know, the whale swims deep within the ocean, which represents water. Water represents emotions, energy, emotion. But you're able to rise up to the challenge as well of having dialogues, having discussions, having conversations, whether it is to assist others in healing, deep emotional healing, or simply to express yourself in a way that feels right for you. And there is a resounding vibration that is happening because of the communication that you are using at this time. Remember, it is what should you explore? It's about going deeper and deeper and deeper into this, to looking beneath layers of the surface, to continue to do that in whatever vocation that you have, however you are vocalizing yourself at this time, in whatever you are doing within your life, whether it is with relationships, personal, otherwise business, or actually as a business that you're doing and you're using communication as a way of expression within your business. So communication, very, very important to explore perhaps new ways, deeper ways of communicating, but to understand that this is just part of your journey at this time. And I feel that I come back to the resounding success of this, so the resounding vibrational effect. When the whale call happens, it has an incredibly strong impact, emotional impact on those that hear the whale's call. And that represents the resounding success and vibrational impact that your words are having and will have on others, the more you explore the ways of communicating that are coming from the depths of you, that are coming from source energy within you at this time. It is a true calling I am getting. Whatever you are doing at this moment in time with your communication is a true calling for you. And then how can you live in alignment with the energies of summer, which is of growth, of things coming into flower and into fruit? How can you live in alignment with the energies of summer? Thank you, Spirit, for Pisces, which is the first card. Curiosity. And I also saw the octopus for intelligence. So be very curious. This is the alpaca. Alpaca obviously produces, as we know, the most beautiful wool. So be very curious about things that make you feel warm, make you feel good inside. Be very curious about what you don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. So to be curious is to be inquisitive. And to be curious and inquisitive is to embrace the concepts of a childlike approach to life. Children are very curious, more so curious before they develop the layering of fear, because they are taught that. So be curious without feeling fear about what is appearing for you, what is happening for you, what change is happening for you at this time. Be very fluid about being in alignment. Be curious, and like the octopus, feel your way through things. Feel how you feel about things. Don't necessarily revert to any default position or that you might do in terms of saying, no, I can't do that, I'm not good enough. Actually, don't do that. Feel your way around anything that's presenting itself to you, and let the feelings come and go, and just be fluid with the whole thing. And just appreciate that you can, through using all of your different senses, you can get a sense of whether this is something for you to be, well, always curious about. You know, when we're curious about anything that happens for us in a way of, okay, Spirit, what have you done today? That's an interesting thing. That's an interesting challenge. Okay, I'm going to rise up to that challenge. Or, oh my goodness, that's a really beautiful surprise and delight. So it's always with a state of appreciation, and let your teacher be your intuition. Listen to yourself. You have, as the octopus, an extraordinary amount of sensory, I'm getting intelligence. You can feel your way through situations. You can feel around people. You can listen, you can hear, you can receive their energy. You're also very fluid in your approach of handling situations as well in your life. So guide yourself through that infinite intelligence that you receive through consciously using all of your senses, not just what is very beautifully intelligent up here, but also what you're feeling, what you're hearing, what you're perceiving to be, as opposed to actually what might be in front of you. And then let's have a look to see with the tarot a little bit about what's coming in for you. Thank you. During this summertime, what's in your energy space at this time? Well, you have got the Justice card and you have got the Moon. So two major life events, experiences for you, things that you are ready for. The Justice card, well, you know what, yes, actually, no, I'm going to first of all talk about the Moon card. Something new for you, something as yet unknown, something that Spirit doesn't really want to tell you about, because if the universe was to tell you, you might change your path. Because how I see when the Moon card appears is the universe wants it to be a beautiful, extraordinary surprise and delight for you, with a little bit of a wink. It's not going to go away. These are two evergreen trees. So maybe this is the concept of this relationship, which I come back to the peahen, the peacock, the peahen, and this is you and your feminine energy. Something's getting your attention. And in fact, you are looking at the moon here. So in nature's timing, in natural timing, there is a moment in time, isn't there, where the peacocks start to do their displays. I learned this from a great friend of mine. And so there's only a certain time of year, maybe for you, not maybe, but the Spirit is saying in the natural timing for yourself, when it is right for you, that peacock, that person in your life is going to put on a display for you. But they don't want to tell you too much about it. And with the two evergreen trees, it's been that you've been growing side by side energetically. You may know them, you may not know them. It may be arising, as I said, out of a situation that's already within your life. But there are two evergreen trees and they're pretty much even here. The growth is happening side by side. And there is a new cycle, a new moon between these two trees. So this is an opportunity of something new happening between you and another. And it's how you're communicating at this time that's very, very powerful. The moon represents your intuition as well, your intuitive intelligence about this, that trust, that knowing about the unknown, and that actually it's nothing to fear, my darling. And with the Justice card appearing for you here, the Justice card is to say that everything is unfolding according to divine law for you, according to the spiritual laws of the universe. The universe has got this within. You've got here the black and the white, which talks about the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine here. And actually, as two cats here with their tails circling this world here, it is to say that there is within the aspect of the unity of this situation. Even in the contrast of it, there is unity, there is balance that is happening. Two very independent souls who are coming together within the natural divine order of what is happening. It is going in your favor as well with the Justice card. It's about being very close to fulfillment for you. You are very close to fulfillment. It is fulfillment, which is something that fulfills you, fulfills your heart as well. But it is also to respect the spiritual laws of the universe. The cats say that whoever this may be for you, both of your souls are very relaxed and very within their own energetic space. Even as one soul, they are both very, very independent, and they have chosen to come together, because cats can be quite picky. They can be quite choosy. They're choosing to come together. Both of your souls are choosing to come in together into this reality at a specific point of time. And look, the tails are touching here. So it's really sort of very, very close for you. But the moon card is to say, from Spirit, can you just expect a surprise and delight? Can you just have that rather than needing to know what is going to happen? Anything else, Spirit, before we wrap up? Thank you. They're saying, thank you. Oops, they're saying, thank you, Spirit. What have we got here? Yeah, they've got the Mother of Pentacles, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So interesting, because the Justice card was about balance, and now you've got the 6 of Pentacles with a tree branching out here. And I was just about to say, they are saying this is about the yin and the yang. I come back to the black and the white. This is about two energies at this time. The yin is the feminine energy, the surrendering, the yielding energy, the sensitive energy, the letting go energy. And the yang being the masculine energy, which is this, it's sort of interesting with a little black cat here. That is about the direction and the force and the duality of this. So within this space of the Six of Pentacles, which is about balance, the tree, the branch, will branch out according to natural forces. It will take its direction according to natural forces, whether that be where it's planted or the wind or the seasons. And it will always take the direction, the choice to go where there is the least resistance in order to bear fruit. So within this space of the Justice card, the decisions you're being asked to make now, make them in such a way, and I come back to what you should focus on: pleasure, what you should look to do, community, in terms of thinking very strongly about the company that you're keeping and who is a close-knit community for you, and who also you may love and adore, but you only want to have just a few of them in a few moments, or not so much time spending with them. And then you've obviously got this nurturing card about opportunities that are rising. It's a nurturing relationship that's arising. So this is a aspect of where you are right now as this tree, and it is a reminder for you to go where naturally you are being directed to go, and to yield to the natural forces, the natural things that are happening for you in this life. Then you will bear fruit. So what you've been giving out, also you're going to receive back. And I feel as you're coming out as the Mother of Pentacles. So as a soul, well, that's interesting. I was thinking of another reading, but as a soul, you are coming out, well, as an energy space, you're coming out as the Mother of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. This queen here is a deer, and she's lying down, and she's got a little baby here as well. So she is in a state of nurture. She is in a state of protecting what is perhaps young in her life. So whatever is new or going to be new in your life, whether it is a baby or whether it is a new relationship, protect it, nurture it, let it grow how it's meant to grow, receive it, and don't be in any rush to advance this other than the natural course that it's meant to take. I trust that makes sense. You know, as the Queen of Pentacles, queens are all about having a little bit of patience about things, and also making decisions for yourself that feel right for you to make at this time. One last card, please, Spirit. Thank you. You know, you've impressed upon your life a great deal of empathic understanding and receiving. There's a great gentleness to you as well. And there's a desire to always wish to, with communication, the whales are gentle, the deer is gentle. There's a desire within you to always handle things with such grace and to be so gentle, but you are ready now. It's like of matter, Mother Nature. You're ready now to nurture something new and be very relaxed about it. Thank you, Spirit. Of course you are. And you've got now the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. The swans mate for life. So I feel this with this Page of Cups. This is a new emotional opportunity for you. There's this little signet here. Maybe there's a ring involved. Signet ring, I was thinking, but there's a new opportunity for you to let this experience evolve into something extraordinary, long-term and loyal, swans mate for life, and to glide through what is happening, to glide through those waters of trust in that wonderful connection, and just knowing that together it doesn't matter what's around the next corner, and actually just to enjoy the scenery, the emotional landscape that you have now. So beautiful relationship coming in, my darling, and you have dreamed this. You have weaved this into your life. You have dreamt this, imagined this, imaged this into existence. Everything is beautifully connected. So much love to you. Let me know if this resonates with you in the comments, whether it is something that's already happening with your life, or you have a feeling it's going to happen, or when it happens. But for those of you who've resonated with this reading, my darling, they do want you to look up the bluebird. Some of you may already resonate with the bluebird, but they're saying do look up the bluebird for yourself, what the spiritual meaning of that is. Blue is also the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is about communication. So it's very important, they're saying to me, they're answering the question as well, that you freely express yourself. Do not be afraid to continually express how you feel, even if it is taking you away from the comfort of being in one particular stance with anybody or anything. Do not be afraid to freely express yourself. The truth will set you free. And focus this summer on what this summer is bringing you, my darling. Must go. That is my lovely son. So much love to you. And I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.